Strikes. No score, top of the second, a 2-out base runner for Fuquay. That's Jordan Bissett leading away from first. And Oliver's 2-2. Inning over. The 2-out error does no harm as the Bengals strand their third base runner of the game. We head to the last of the second. Still no score in Game 2 of this championship series.
The North Carolina High School Athletic Association is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Former champions, we want to honor you at our championship events throughout the year. If you're part of a championship team or won an individual sport championship, call 919-240-7401 or email nchsaa100@nchsaa.org to find out how you can participate. Free admission is included with your attendance. The NCHSAA, inspiring individuals and encouraging excellence.
Garrett Suggs, an 8-pitch first inning, heads back to work, facing 4, 5, and 6 in the South Mecklenburg batting order. Harris Yet, the first baseman, greets him. No score from Five Counties Stadium. Game 2 of this best-of-3 4A championship series. And ball 1 to Harris Yet. Yet, a 5'10 junior. Takes a strike on the inner third, and the count evens up. Outside. South Mecklenburg enters Game 2 of this series, having won 11 of the last 13 games, as there's one slapped to left field for a base hit. Tudor over to cut it off. And the first base runner for South Mecklenburg is Harris Yet, who leads off the second inning with a single to left. And we'll see how the Sabres play this one, if they play some small ball here and get Luke Miller to try and bunt Yet into scoring position. Miller, a .341 hitter entering the series. With 24 knocked in. Checking throw over to first base, but Yet back easily. That throw more just to see if Miller was going to tip his hand and show bunt. He showed nothing as Suggs comes set. Bunting and taking ball 1 is Miller. The loss last night in Game 1 of this series by South Mecklenburg snapped a pretty impressive win streak, as this one has flown down the right field line and out of play. Stewart gave it a look, but ran out of room. Ball and a strike on Luke Miller. Harris Yet, a leadoff single, inching from first. Bunting it foul to the net is Miller. He's now in a 1-ball, 2-strike hole, and you would imagine that the bunt is off as Garrett Suggs trots back to the top of the hill. Inspects the baseball. And you got to look at Harris Yet in the background, taking a modest lead from first, being held on by Yarborough. To first, and the runner back standing. Just a throw to keep Yet honest over there. And if you're watching this angle, it'll be whenever Suggs delivers, you'll see the runner going back to the bag with that left-hander. Bounces it in the dirt away from the catcher, Mitchell. Down to second base goes Harris Yet on the wild pitch. So forget having to bunt the runner over. The wild pitch moves Yet into scoring position. And now a base hit gives South Mecklenburg an early lead. At least one would assume, with Yet running pretty well at second base. 2-2 pitch is cut on and missed. First strikeout for Garrett Suggs today, and now the pitcher, Earl Oliver, with a chance to aid his own cause.
The pitcher, Earl Oliver.
Strike on the outside corner. Oliver, the DH last night, had an RBI single in 3 trips. Sprays this to the right side for a base hit. Rounding third is yet. The throw coming from right field. Play at the plate. The throw, the tag, got him.
The designated hitter, Max Basin.
A bullet from Nick Stewart in right field. Tag applied by the catcher, Brian Mitchell, for a huge second out. And now Max Bazin, the designated hitter. And we'll get a courtesy runner at first base for the pitcher. Christian Umplet.
Courtesy runner for the Sabres at first base, number 16, Christian Umplet.
On the run for the pitcher. So Bazin digs in, was the tough luck loser in game 1 of the series, was 0 for 3 at the plate in that contest as well. And takes ball 1. Bunt attempt there, but Bazin pulls back, snap throw to first base, and the ball dropped by Yarborough. Outside corner for a strike with a fastball. It's now 2 balls and a strike to the Sabre DH. McKay are in, waiting on deck, but there are 2 men down in the inning. Umplet from first as the 2-1 pitch sails outside. Suggs from the stretch. Big lead by Umplet at first, not going to 3-1. Moves the back foot of the DH, and there are 2 on with 2 out. First free pass allowed by Suggs today, and here's McKay Wren, the senior right fielder.
McKay Wren.
High and outside. Quick meeting as Mitchell out to the mound just to calm down Suggs and go over some signs with the runner at second base, going through the way they want to dictate signs to one another. 1 ball, no strike, so McKay are in. The pitch. It's a high strike just below the belt to even up the count on the South Mecklenburg right fielder. Gee, to look at McKay Wren, who digs back in from the right side. Hitless in a couple of trips in the opening game of this series. Fouls that one back to the screen. And it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. That's in the dirt away from the catch, and the runners move up 90 feet. Wide turn at third base by the courtesy runner Umplet, but he will stay there. Runners at second and third, 2 balls and 2 strikes now on McKay Wren. And if you're The catcher, Brian Mitchell, have to be pretty alert back there behind home plate because any ball that squirts away could score output from third base. The 2-2. Ground ball to second base. Scott up with it and retires the side. So some two-out trouble as South Mecklenburg threatens in the second, does not score, and some sparkling defensive plays truncate the Sabre threat. We move to the third, still scoreless in Game 2 of the 4A Championship Series.
Whether you're on the market for a new car, whether you search by vehicle, make, type, or price, the fastest way to access 25,000 cars, trucks, and classics all in one place is HendrickCars.com. New and pre-owned vehicles available coast to coast with door-to-door delivery and quick and easy financing, complete with actual vehicle photos and free Carfax reports. No one makes buying a car easier than HendrickCars.com. Proud supporter of high school athletics across North Carolina. HendrickCars.com, the fastest way to find the car you've dreamed of.
Top of the third, top of the Fuquay Arena order in a scoreless affair.
For the Bengals, the pitcher, Garrett Suggs.
Garrett Suggs began the ballgame with a single, but was then thrown out trying to steal second base. He'll get his second crack at Earl Oliver, the South Mecklenburg right-hander. Opening pitch of the third is a curveball over for a strike. Oliver working from the first base side, gets the sign from Koch and pours one in that's fouled off by Suggs, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes from the Bengal pitcher. Oh-2, bounces in. Tried to get Suggs to chase a breaking ball there. Wisely held up. The 1-2 in the dirt once again, and Suggs has worked the count even. Oliver's had some pretty long innings in terms of pitch counts. 21 pitches in the first, 16 in the second. Not terrible, but 37 pitches after 2 frames by my count. The 2-2 pitch is slapped to second base. Big hop from Miller, who plays it nicely and retires Suggs. Base is empty, 1 down for Lucas Scott, who walked and was left at third base back in the opening inning for Fuquay.
The second baseman, Lucas Scott.
Boy, terrific afternoon for baseball. Sun is out, as you can tell in our picture there, shining brightly on the playing surface here at 5 County Stadium. A warm afternoon. Ball 1 on Scott. And as we survey around the ballpark, some umbrellas are popping up to try to shield fans from the sun. 1-0. Bounces in for ball 2. Scott back in from the left side as Oliver kicks and delivers. A fastball at the knees for a strike. Nobody on, 1 man out. Top of the third, no score. Off to the left and over the roof of the ballpark. Count now evens on the Bengal second base. You look at DJ Burt swinging a bat in the on-deck circle for Fuquay Arena. The 2-2 pitch is called strike 3 on the outside corner. A perfect pitch there by Oliver to record his second strikeout and retire the first 2 hitters in the order ahead of the aforementioned DJ Burt.
The shortstop, DJ Burt.
Burt singled to the right side, his debut trip. And takes a look at ball 1 downstairs. And the knees evens the count. defensive swing is popped up. Foul territory. Koch sheds the mask and ends the inning. Fuquay Arena goes in order in the third, and we head to the bottom half. Still no score. And this game 2 of the 4A Championship Series on Time Warner Cable Sports.
Whether you're on the market for a new car, whether you search by vehicle, make, type, or price, the fastest way to access 25,000 cars, trucks, and classics all in one place is HendrickCars.com. New and pre-owned vehicles available coast to coast with door-to-door delivery and quick and easy financing, complete with actual vehicle photos and free Carfax reports. No one makes buying a car easier than HendrickCars.com. Proud supporter of high school athletics across North Carolina. HendrickCars.com, the fastest way to find the car you've dreamed of.
Bottom of the third, no score. 9-1-2 in the South Mecklenburg batting order. Alex Wilson, Brooks Kennedy, and Michael Smith against Garrett Suggs. Each team has had some scoring chances in the first couple innings, but neither side yet to break through. We'll see if that changes here in the last of the third as Suggs kicks and fires. A strike on the outside corner. That one misses a little bit low. It evens the count, a ball and a strike. This is a South Mecklenburg ball club that did its part of goodwill off the field this season. Strike makes it 1-2. The Sabres raised over $4,600 for the YMCA Miracle League with several events. They played a JV varsity baseball game. Count evens 2-2. Also had an alumni game, a home run derby, and a silent auction to go along with a bake sale to help raise that money for the YMCA Miracle League of Greater Charlotte. All 3 misses outside. That goes along with the amount of money they raised last year, over $3,200. So almost $8,000 raised in 2 years by this club. Ground ball to first. Yarborough bobbles at the bag, but wins the foot race easily to retire Wilson to open the third. So you tip your cap to the work that has been done by this South Mecklenburg club to raise that money and do their part to impact their community. Top of the order around Brooks Kennedy. Just shows you that there's more to high school athletics than just playing the game. Ball one misses high with a breaking ball. You know, I think if you really delve into what high school athletics is all about, it's learning lifetime values on and off the field. Check swing, but a ball that gets under the glove of Mitchell makes it 2-0, and Kennedy the leadoff hit. And for a lot of guys, if you ask these coaches of these teams, they'll tell you that the athletic field is just an extension of the classroom. Kennedy fights one off down the left field line. It's foul territory, playable low for Daniels on the side warning track against the tarp. 2 out. So 2 down for Michael Smith, the shortstop. Smith grounded out as opening time to the shortstop, Burt. And the opening pitch, cut on and line to left. Nearing the line, Tudor won't get there. It's going to fall for a hit. Wide turn by Smith. He'll try for second as the ball bobbled in left field. And it's a stand-up double for Michael Smith. So another scoring chance with 2 men out for South Mecklenburg as Logan Koch comes to the plate.
Logan Koch.
Koch 0 for 4 in this championship thus far, but batting with a runner 180 feet away and 2 men out. Outside for ball one. The 1-0 from Suggs is swung on, hit in the air to center field. Siebert going back, Still racing back into center field and retires the side. Patch put a charge into that one, but hit it to the deepest part of the yard. And the 2-out double does no harm against the Fuquay left-hander. We're through 3 innings at 5 County Stadium here in Game 2 of this 4A Championship Series. And we're still scoreless on Time Warner Cable Sports.
I am so excited to be here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and ZMAX Dragway. There is truly no place like this in the world, and the excitement is everywhere. These are the most amazing racing facilities in America, where over 200,000 of the finest fans come together to cheer on the best race car drivers in the world. You're absolutely going to flip when you see this amazing mecca of motorsports. So call 1-800-455-FANS for tickets and grab your cooler, grab your family and your friends, and let's go racing.
Top of the 4th inning, 4, 5, and 6 for Fuquay in a scoreless contest as Earl Oliver, who has pitched out of some trouble in the first couple innings, heads back to work, having retired the last 4 batters he faced. Brett Daniels, who bounced to the pitcher his opening time, gets set to dig in and face the South Mecklenburg right-hander, who pours in a fastball upstairs to open up the inning. Fuquay's best scoring chance came back in that first inning with 2 men on and 1 man out and couldn't strike, as Daniels now jumps ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 is high for ball 3. Daniels taking it all the way and takes a 3-0 strike. Oliver working pretty quickly here in the middle frames as the 3-1 pitch is swung on and grounded to third and past Smith into left field. Leadoff man aboard for Fuquay for the first time since the leadoff single by Suggs. That's the 3rd bingo hit of the day. And now Nick Yarborough, the first baseman.
Nick Yarborough.
And so in this Game 2, where Fuquay leads the series 1-0, you have to wonder if Coach Center might put some kind of play on, whether it be a bunt trying to get the guy to second, or a hit and run, or a straight steal. We'll see what the Bengals do here in the top half of the 4th inning. But nothing was on there as Oliver misses down.